Hey Lube Tech, Coach Kevin here. So this is Coach Kevin's tips from the sideline. This is our first week in Coach Kev's Crush 5. I hope it's going well for you. I've been doing a lot right along with you. I've been doing the workouts, I've been doing my walking. I hope that you're able to do it. And remember, in those workouts, if you need to modify, I've got videos on there for modifications in movements. I also have encouraging videos that shows you how to do the actual movement. So make sure you check those out if you're not familiar with it. And remember, modify whatever you need. If you can't do 15 reps, do 12. Maybe next week you can do 13 reps, and the following week you can do 14 reps. Every week we're going to change those workouts up, but they're all body weight workouts or movement workouts that everybody can do. All right, so we're going to show you a great tip this week. Nutrition. I'm sure you're probably wondering, what should I be eating? How do I make healthy snacks? Well, I got a great healthy snack for you this week. It involves protein, so it's a high protein healthy snack with fresh vegetables. Those are the two things that we really need to concentrate. We're kind of a carb heavy in the United States. We eat too many carbs, and so we don't get enough protein and enough fruits and vegetables. So that's why I made this snack. There's 2 ingredients in this snack. We can all cook if it's easy, right? Less is more, and so this is pretty easy. It's cottage cheese. So you're going to use a cup of cottage cheese, and I actually used a low-fat cottage cheese here, and it's 2 hard-boiled eggs. So you want to hard-boil these eggs, peel them, throw them in a high-walled bowl, and you only have 3 seasonings to add to it. And you all probably have this in your cupboard. We've got garlic powder. You're going to use a teaspoon of garlic powder. You're going to use a 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. And then you're also going to use a tablespoon or a 1.5 teaspoons of parsley flakes. Yes, you can substitute fresh parsley for it. Just go right ahead and throw it in there. Not everybody has fresh parsley in their garden, but I do. I like to grow my own herbs. And the other thing that I added was salt and pepper to taste. Now, some of you might not want to add salt and pepper. That's perfectly fine if you're trying to stay away from salt. Don't add it. It doesn't really need it. This is a ranch-style high-protein dip. Super easy. So throw that in the bowl. Take your mixer. I'm using a mixer, a hand mixer, and I'm going to beat it on high for about 3 minutes. Just whip it on high for 3 minutes. Make sure it gets nice and smooth. Now, those of you that are a little fancier and you have a food processor, you can pulse it and food process it. You're going to puree it a lot more, so it's going to be a little creamier. So if you like it creamier, put it in a food processor. If you don't mind, just throw it in with a hand mixer and mix it up. Super easy. All right, I got another tip for you. So this is going to be served with fresh vegetables. I happen to have colored peppers, celery, and cauliflower. I had a moment there. Celery and cauliflower and fresh peppers. And most of you probably shop on the weekends, you know, to get ready for the week, the upcoming week. So I've got a tip for you. When you shop on Saturday or Sunday, when you come home, work as a team with your spouse or loved one or kids and clean your vegetables, clean your fruit, cut it up, put it into these disposable containers. I just get these from Sam's, but you can get them anywhere, or you probably have some in your cupboard. And get them all clean, because you know what? When we're hungry and we need something good that's healthy and we want to make a good choice, when it's all done for us, it's so much easier to do that than take, you know, a Twinkie out of the package from the kids, whatever. So we want to eat healthy stuff. So if it's all ready for us, it's going to help us to make great choices, all right? The other thing is, I like to have watermelon in the fridge, especially at this time of the year. I throw watermelon, I cut it up, and I throw it in the fridge. It's kind of cumbersome to leave on the counter or have that big old watermelon in your fridge. So if you cut it up and you actually cut it up into bigger pieces, it doesn't disintegrate fast. And so you can keep it for 2 or 3 days. All right? So this particular item, when you make this dip, you can keep it as long as you keep it in the refrigerator, refrigerated up to 3 days. I wouldn't eat it past 3 days because it is made with eggs and dairy. So eat it up to 3 days, but it's so good you'll probably eat it in the first 2 days. And if you make the small batch like I created the recipe for, you know, you don't have a whole lot left over. That's what we want. We want to keep making it fresh anyway. So, all right, so that's our first nutrition tip from the sidelines. We want to keep ourselves full with protein and fresh vegetables and fruit. So we want to increase those things. So whatever we're thinking about how we're eating, we want to increase those items. So think about, adding some fresh nuts into your, almonds into your diet. Those are high protein. Add some peanut butter and apple. You're getting your fruit and you're getting your protein. All right? Hey, you guys, have a super week. Get out, keep moving this weekend. Saturday and Sunday are coming. I want you to keep moving, get the family moving, get your friends moving. Create ripples. Show them that you're doing it, they can do it too. All right? Hey, have a super weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Keep moving, Loop Tech.